Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am your host Locum23 here, joining me back for the app Choices Freshman Book 2, Chapter 2. Welcome back, party. Still reeling from Vasquez's latest assignment, you leave the professor's office and walk across the snowy quad with James. You glance over at him to see his attention focused on the snow underfoot, his brows furrowed in concentration. Penny, for your thoughts? You look like you've got a lot on your mind. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide how I feel about all this. I've been working on this play for almost a year now. Rosenthorn Park is my best work yet. A love letter to the Victorian era with a winking nod to modernity. But I thought I'd just sit on the shelf and never see the light of day. You know? This should make you happy, though, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. This is an amazing opportunity, and I should be grateful. Getting an agent like Yasmin Utica is next to impossible, especially when you're just starting out. Then what's wrong? Are you worried the play's not good enough or something? That's part of it. But mostly I just feel guilty. The only reason I'll even have a cast is because you have to get me one, or Vasquez will revoke your scholarship. I'm benefiting hugely from your situation. I mean, would you even be doing this if you didn't have to? Honestly, yes, I've been dying to do some theater. I want to help you realize your dream. I'll go with realize dream. I hadn't really considered getting involved in Hartfeld's theater scene, but I'll try anything once. And if it helps you land an agent, well, that's reason enough to get out of my comfort zone. Thanks, Mizumi. I'm glad you got my back. Just don't expect me to sing a solo or anything, okay? Well, Rosenthorn Park isn't a musical, but now that you've said that, maybe I'll write a song in, just for you. How's your opera? Think you can catch the Queen of the Night's aria? I regret everything. You come within sight of your dorm building and James strokes his thin chin thoughtfully. Do you think all of your friends will want to audition? My play has a pretty big cast. I'm not sure they'd be enough. You know, I was thinking about that. We're actually throwing a party at our suite tonight. I don't know if it's a good host etiquette to try and recruit all your guests for a play, but I have never been into the whole social graces thing. Besides, we need to hold auditions starting tomorrow. We don't exactly have a lot of options. You make a good point, but there's one role that's going to be a little tougher to cast. Lord Rathbone, the villainous country bachelor. We need a veteran of the stage, someone who can really sell the performance and make the audience hate him. As far as I know, there aren't any acting prodigies on my guest list. Mind if I add one? One of my prep school friends is a sophomore here at Hartfeld. I still remember his Lego in our school's performance of Othello. I've never seen someone transform himself on stage like that. It was terrifying in the best way possible. So long as he doesn't make us call him Lord throughout the whole production, I'm sold. I can't guarantee he won't do that, but I'll give him a call. I'll come by your party later tonight. Hopefully our future Lord Rathbone in tow. Sounds good. By the time you get there, I should have a whole cast of actors ready for you. I owe you one, Mizumi. Closer to 15 or 16, really. Like I said, this is a big cast. You can pay me back by putting on the best show ever.
Since when did you become so generous?
I've always been this way?
Don't let Professor Vasquez find out. His flawed protagonist is becoming a real Mary Sue.
Ouch, I think.
I'm pretty sure I meant it as a compliment.
Right. I thought to stay here, and more or less hear so-called compliments, but I need to get back to my dorm. I've done absolutely nothing to help prepare for this party. You arrive back at your suite, find your friends finishing up party preparations, and Kaitlyn plugs in the last string of lights as you walk in. Is there anything left for me to do? Just sit there and look pretty, I guess. When did you become such a slacker, Mizumi? I'm not. I know. I'm just teasing you. Kaitlyn flounces out of the living room to put the finishing touches on her makeup, while you and Zach sit down to wait for your guests to arrive. What did Vasquez want this time, Mizumi? Do you have to make out with everyone at the party? Shout fire in a crowded theater? Not quite. He's hoping to add a little drama to my life story by making me help put on James' play. A little on the nose, isn't it? Are you gonna be James' leading lady, or what? I guess we'll find out after auditions. You wouldn't happen to be interested in trying out, would you? Huh? Well, let me think. My name up in lights, my adoring public hanging on every word, and a guaranteed bouquet of roses? Nah, that's something that I'd not be interested in at all. Just kidding. I'm totally in. I'll take any excuse to get up on the stage and talk as loud as I want. But recruiting other people might not be so easy. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Oh, sorry. You can do this. Blah, 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 blah. Inspiration. Blah, blah. You're a star. Mizumi, you don't need to tell me that you can do this. Just go out and do it. You know what? You're right. I'm going to recruit the first person who walks through that door. Just then the door opens and walks in. Oh God. Hello, party people! I stashed my scooter in the bush next to your dorm. Is it gonna be safe? Oh, I can't wait to see this. You shoot Jack a shushing look and walk over to the door. Yay! You're one of Tyler's gaming buddies, right? Edward? Actually, it's Edgar. My mom named me after Edgar Allan Poe, her favorite author. Oh, that's nice. Anyway, I think your scooter will be safe, but don't quote me on that. It's okay. I installed a tracking chip, just in case. So if it gets stolen, I know where to look. Right. So, Edgar, I could actually use a favor. I'm trying to get a cast together for a play. Oh, wow. I've never really tried acting before. You'd be perfect because you're charismatic, intelligent. Intelligent? Me? I don't know if I go that far, but... Come on, you're a gamer, right? There requires strategy, quick thinking, and a good mind for memorization. If you can memorize a line and deliver it, you're everything I'm looking for. Well, I did commit the entire tech tree for Civilization 5 to memory. You want me to draw it for you? That won't be necessary. But what do you say? Will you join me on my quest to put on this play, or will you desert me in my hour of need? I suppose my League of Legends team could spare me for a few nights. I'm in. Awesome. You just made my night. You walk triumphantly back to Zach. Damn, Mizumi, you really know how to turn on the charm. You're more dangerous than you look. Hey, it's for a good cause. Trust me, I'm not complaining. It was a privilege to watch you work your magic. A short while later, your suite is full of guests mingling in the living room, the kitchen, and even on the roof. You head upstairs to check out the scene and spot Chris cracking open a beer in the corner.
Hey, you roomie.
Hey, you. Why are you just standing over here by yourself?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
Chris, come on. I know you better than that. What's going on? Chris sighs and looks out over the snow-blanketed Hartfeld campus. I don't know, Mizumi. I mean, what am I even doing here? At this party? At this school? Now the football season is over, it's like I'm just treading water until the next fall. Last quarter I was a star quarterback, but now I don't know who I am. You know? It sounds like you need something to focus on. A distraction. Some company. Something to focus on. Yeah. A new focus. That sounds about right. The question is, what? You know what? I think I might have just the thing. See, James has been working on this play, and suddenly Darren and Logan rush over with Madison and Becca trailing behind. Logan pulls Chris into a headlock while Darren claps him on the back.
What's up, rookie? Long time no see. What do I gotta do to lose that nickname, huh? I'm thinking Power Hour. Anything else? Anyone else think Power Hour?
God no. We had to get Kappa House professionally clean after the last time you suggested that, Logan. Aw, I thought it was super fun. Although I did give up after minute 5. Sorry guys, but I was just in the middle of asking Chris something. So go ahead and ask. You don't need my permission to speak. Unfortunately. Actually, this is something you all might be interested in. James just finished writing an awesome play, and he needs some actors. Anyone interested in starting a career in theater?
Whoa, hold up. Aren't plays for, drama geeks? I've got a reputation to uphold.
Come on, Logan. Haven't you ever wanted to be someone else?
No way! My life is awesome! I play hard, party hard, and sleep hard! What more is there?
I can't tell you that, but don't you want to try and find out? You could be the next, I don't know, Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds? His wife is a total babe! I guess I wouldn't mind being him.
That's not exactly what I meant, but sure.
Alright. Mizumi, I'm convinced. Let's do it!
Awesome. Glad to hear it.
Sign me up too! Sounds fun!
Thanks, Darren. Guess we're doing this. Count me in, Mizumi. Acting might be just the new thing I'm looking for. You never know, right? For once, Mizumi actually has a bright idea. With your natural charisma, you'll be a shoo-in for the male lead. Oh. Thanks, Becca. Anytime, Wait a second. Something feels off. Where'd Madison go?
She's usually more than 10 feet from you.
By the far side of the roof, you see Madison talking to Tyler's friend, Trip.
Actually, I basically invented the sleeveless vest trend. I'll tell you a little secret. This used to be a jacket.
And you just cut off the sleeves? Just like that?
Just like that. That's how I roll, babe.
It's so puffy. Can I touch it?
I thought you'd never ask. What's Madison doing flirting with that dork? Easy, buddy. Since when do you care who Madison flirts with? I I totally don't. You know me. Being single's basically my religion.
You're interrupted by a burst of laughter.
No way. I thought I was the only one on campus who still watched Saturday morning cartoons.
I mean, I get up on Saturday and watch cartoons on Netflix, but it still counts, right?
Sure it does. High five.
Hey, I love high fives.
I don't know what to do.
You should make a move on the medicine.
You're right. I can't just stand here while Trip steals the love of my life, Mr. Solo.
Aren't you kind of exaggerating? I mean...
Yo, Maddie, you want a drink?
Not really, but I do want a pizza bagel.
You know what? Those sound so good. Let's go see what Chris has in the freezer.
It's a date. So, are you just gonna make and eat our pizza bagels? Are we okay with that?
Hey, I'm not about to stand in the way of young love.
Soon, you're back downstairs recruiting more people for James' play. Oh, I'd love to help design sets, and if you absolutely need me to do some acting, I guess I'd be down. Yes, thanks, Abby.
You're gonna need lighting and sound, alright?
I'm basically a one-man tech crew.
Put me in, coach!
You're in. Welcome aboard, Tyler. As long as I don't have to be in any scenes with Tyler, I'm in.
Can we throw you out the window?
Since he'll mostly be operating the lights, I think I can guarantee you won't.
You know, the Tripster's down! But be warned, my performances have been known to bring audiences to tears.
I'm almost certain that's not true. But I'm glad to have you anyway.
Tears from how bad they are.
I don't know. Can I play a tree? In all of the plays I've done, I have always been a tree.
Sure, you're a tree.
Thanks. Oh, Mizumi, you're the best.
We might want you to play some other roles between your tree scenes. Like, human roles.
I guess that's okay, depending on what tree I get to play. Can I be an oak tree? I've already been a cherry blossom and a wisteria.
Sure, oak it is.
Yay, squirrels are going to live in me.
A little later, you spot Zach and Brandon hanging out on the other side of the room and walk over to them. Hey, heard about the play? Got room for one more?
Of course.
Oh, I can't wait to do a scene with you. We can do a little scene later tonight, if you'd like. Careful, you're going to make Mizumi blush. So let her blush. Everyone knows I can't get enough of you.
Are you sure you won't get sick of me if we do this play? We're going to be spending a lot of time together on set.
Actually, we'd better do it now while we can.
That sounds kind of ominous. What's up?
I've been trying to work up the courage to tell you this, but I got into Hartfeld in Peru for spring quarter. I applied for it before you and I got together. I'm sorry it took this long to tell you. Wait, you're gonna be gone for 3 months, surrounded by hot Southern American guys? Oh boy, I knew this would be a problem.
Speaking of which, I need to keep recruiting for James' play, so... Vroom.
Quickly leaving Zach and Brandon, you talk things through. You backpedal across the room and bump into someone.
Careful there, stranger. Kaitlyn, I was hoping I'd bump into you. I was wondering if you convinced me to try out for James' play? Okay, I'm convinced. That was easy. I guess I just can't say no to you. Besides, I wouldn't mind an excuse to wear a fancy Victorian gown. Ah, there it is. You just want to play dress up. Only if you undress me after. I'm sure that could be arranged. Kaitlyn gives you a quick peck on the cheek and wraps her arms around you. Aw, Kaitlyn. Wait. You've been in a relationship now for about a quarter, and it's can I kiss you or you're the best? Come on now. We'll go with you're the best. Oh, I know. Don't worry. I'm sure you'll find a way to pay me back eventually. Just then a knock on the door. You go to open it to find James standing beside a young man in a crisp suit. Hey, Mizumi, allow me to introduce you to Lord Ravenbone. Sebastian Devercrooks at your service. He leans in and kisses your hand. Wow. I guess chivalry's not dead after all. I'd like to think there are still some men keeping it alive. Good to know, but I hope you're not as polite as Lord Rathbone. Quite the opposite. Playing the rogue is my specialty. In fact, sometimes I don't know whether I'm more myself when I'm up there acting the villain. That's terrifying. On the contrary, my dear, it's acting. Right. Apologies, Mizumi. Sebastian takes his craft very seriously. To be honest, his work speaks for itself. Well, I am certainly not all work and no play. I've brought a 50-year-old bottle of scotch to share. Care to crack it open? Sure, but I'm not sure we have the right glasses for it. I'll go see what I can turn up. Bye for now. I'll catch up with you two later. Sebastian disappears into the party. You exchange a bewildered look with James. What just happened? Sebastian has the effect on people. He's just from a different world, you know? Yeah, your world. That guy has a whole other level, though. He's a textbook narcissist with the delusions of grandeur, but he's also the best actor I've ever met. How's the rest of our cast looking? Great. I've talked to pretty much everyone. I think you'll have just enough actors to fit the bill. Thanks, Mizumi. I literally couldn't have done it without you. I had to sit and catch up with Sebastian for about an hour before I could broach the subject of the play. I do not envy you. Now, this is a party, so if I were you, I'd stop sulking and start having a good time. Orders received. Later that night, as the party is winding down, you head up to the roof. Hey, Mizumi, hope I didn't scare you away earlier. Are you kidding? She bolted out there like a scared antelope. I take it that means you guys sorted everything out? Not exactly. I'm still super bummed that Brandon is ditching me next quarter. But it's all the more reason to enjoy the present, right? Right. Speaking of which, you look like you're looking for that special someone. Am I right? Yeah. I'm looking for... This is still a thing. Why are we still picking? I mean, no offense. James is coming up in the running. It seems, I mean, just let's take this moment to analyze, okay? Kaitlyn, still true, still the same person. Chris, ever-changing. First he went from being the typical jock to I don't know who to find myself. James went from I don't know how to find myself to now I have a purpose and a goal. So he's like number 2 candidate coming up. However, Kaitlyn is still Kaitlyn, so let's be honest. I think I see her over there. You cross to the far side of the roof where Kaitlyn leans on a railing and looks out over the wintry campus. Something on your mind? I was just thinking about how good it is to be back. It was nice to see my family and all, but This place is starting to feel a lot more like home, especially when I'm with you. I know exactly what you mean. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to show you. Oh, yeah? I may have bought something over the break for me to wear when we're alone, but it's more like a gift for you. If you're saying what I think you're saying, I'm pretty sure I had this same exact idea. Oh, come on! You build up this sequence of commentary, and then it's behind a diamond wall? This game sometimes. Oh, sure. But don't make me wait too long. Of course, I'm just tired from the party. You're always tired. Kaitlyn kisses you softly on the cheek. In that case, I'd better get some sleep too. I'll see you at the auditions tomorrow, bright and early. At the time of the audition nears, you arrive at Hartfeld Theater. I hope people actually show up. You enter the building to find 24 people sitting inside. Take a look, Mazumi. I've got a whole cast of actors, all thanks to you. Yo, when do auditions start? You've got to cast me as Footman 2. I was born for that part. That's the part I was reading for. I get to be an oak tree. I've got the entire script memorized already. I assume you're reading for the part of Lady Darling, right, Mazumi? It sounds like we might be sharing an on-stage kiss. That's assuming she gets the part. Becca? What are you doing here? Trying out for the play, of course. With me as your competition, you've got no chance of getting this role. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let me think about this. James owes you one. James is pretty much directing the play. And he doesn't like you. I don't like you. And you think you're going to get Lady Darling. Well, see, here's the thing. I don't care to kiss Chris. I don't give a shit, but it is acting, so. With that being said, we did get to enjoy Chapter 2. We have 4 more chapters. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hope you guys did enjoy that one. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Next, I'm going to be doing Flame in the Book Chapter Book 2. Jesus. I think it's Chapter 2, right? Oh, we're on Chapter 1. Ah. I would have swore we moved on, though. I'm going to have to look into that. Oh, I think I did Rules of Engagement, I think. Let's put it this way. We got tons of content to go. I'm waiting for this one. We now need 8 more diamonds, and look forward to that, because we're going to be doing James and the Masquerade Ball, and then, of course, all that other content. We are still waiting for a book 2 of this. There's a lot of requests for books 2 of this, so hopefully they get to working on that as soon as possible, because that was the first book out, no less. So, hopefully they get to work on that. Romance, Rules of Engagement. Yeah, yes. I've heard many tales of this. But hope you guys did enjoy. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.